What's up, guys? Welcome back. Getting ready for go dive again this weekend. Or Captain Joe, back-to-back dives. Pretty stoked. Last dive was pretty good. We got some grinds. And for the record, yeah, Ponanoos do count towards your Uhu 2-bag limit on Oahu. So if you guys shooting Ponanoos, don't shoot the Uhus. Very tempting, very hard not to pull trigger on those guys, especially the last ones that are swimming right up to me. But hopefully we can find some clean water tomorrow and shoot a couple more. I already went grind them sweet sour style, fried. Oh my god, buggers winners. Alright guys, give us a thumbs up for good luck. I appreciate all you guys. Our Black Friday sales going off, going crazy all month. Thank you all you guys for all your support. I'll keep the designs, new drops coming. Alright, let's go dive. So here we are. We get out there, sun's rising. Thinking first spot of the day, you know, water looks pretty good. Hopefully we can get some action over here. And one thing we noticed when I was heading out was there was a lot of breaks, there's a lot of surf. Multiple spots we passed by, it was already dirty, it was murky, so we couldn't even get a jump in. So today it just ended up being a real short dive, couple spots, not too long. On my first drop, kind of looking around, don't really see too much, and I did have lack of sleep going into this dive, and so just kind of gauging on where my dive is gonna be at today. There was some toppies. I was hoping I was gonna see more into the cracks that's right in that sand channel, but nothing really caught my eye. So there wasn't really much in the shallows, so I figured I'd do some scouting, some deeper water, cleaner water. And I seen a small moo pile, had some roys at the bottom as well. You can kind of see them off to the left, next to the rocks. And I decided to try to take a drop on the moo. There really wasn't a whole lot going on at this spot. Could have just been the tide. It wasn't a good tide. Sometimes there's some good fish around here. So here I'm taking this drop. It's about 40 feet, and I haven't dropped this in a while. So I get to the bottom, and I'm like, oh, I forgot what that felt like. I get to the bottom. I'm looking around for the moves. I'm trying to call them in by dusting, and trying to stay calm. Trying to stay still. It's still pretty surgy at this depth. And while I'm hanging around, I see this Ponanu come up on the coral head, and then I decided to just shoot it. I was like, I don't know how the day's gonna go based on the conditions, but it's better to get some cow. It's a pretty good size blue starry-eyed uhu or Ponanu, and ended up eating the next night for dinner, stuffed them with lapchong. So not bad, no bolos today. And that's about all I shot at this first spot, and then we headed over to our second spot. So we ended up driving around for a while, you know, spot to spot, looking for a place to dive, looking for clean water. This is as good as it gets right here. This is basically new grounds, new territory. So right off the boat, I checked the anchor and find a small pile of fish, and I decided to take a drop on it. And it was actually good because first thing off the back, the red uhu came right up to me, kind of spooked it, and now I'm trying to stalk it and get as close to it as possible before I take my shot. But in the surge and in the murk, take my shot, I tag it, my line gets caught on the reef, and with all that tension, it rips off. I tried swimming around looking for, you know, where it could have went so I could at least try to recover the fish, but in this murk, it was so hard to just see anything. So I took another drop. Same thing, I seen a bunch of palanis, and there was a pretty good size uhu over here, another red one, and it was probably closer to, it was over 8 pounds, maybe closer to 10. And this whole time I could have easily lunged and took a shot at it, but the video doesn't do justice of how surgy it was. I just didn't want to take any type of bad shot. As soon as I lunge, I spook him. I was kind of kicking myself for not taking that shot. I easily could have took the shot. It was in range, but I wanted to make sure I had a good shot so I didn't rip off another woohoo, lose him. Losing fish, knowing that it's gonna go in some hole and die somewhere, I feel like it just wasted meat. Although it is gonna feed the ocean, I just feel like it is wasted meat. So swimming around, I found more piles, more grounds, and decided to take a drop over here on a nice pile of like 12s. And really, I'm using my hatch rhino. The gun is 0 buoyancy, so it swings a lot in the surge. It was so hard to keep it steady. Especially I am dropping perpendicular to the surge, so everything's moving left and right instead of towards. This nice Moonu comes in. Luckily, just stone it. Bangle, shoot him a Gavin. Stone shot on this nice Joe. It was a pretty good size one. It wasn't as big as Captain Joe's one that day. His one was a monster. It was bigger than 2 Celsius cans stacked. The water definitely started getting dirtier. It cleaned up for maybe like a good half an hour, and then it started getting really dusty, and it's pretty much gonna end our day, end our dive. Sometimes it's like that, you know. There's surf. It is gonna cause the waves to be murky, and so I have one Ponanu, one Joe, and here I am trying to take a drop on another oop. And as I see it in the distance, I'm trying to wait for the perfect opportunity to take a shot on it, holding it strongly as I can in the surge, pushing me around, tensing up, and I'm waiting for my opportunity. Watching its behavior, it slowly started to make its way towards me. I stayed patient, I crept up slowly and took my shot. Immediately it ran. I shot it right behind the gill plate, and instead of forcing it up, I loosened my drag on my spear gun reel and I let it run. I did not want to lose this woohoo. This is pretty much going to be my buzzer beater of the day. If I can just land this fish, that'd be awesome. Pulling up the line, I see where my shaft went through, and I knew it was a good honing shot. I knew I wasn't gonna lose it at this time. Overall, we ended couple woohoos, a Ponanu, couple Joes, just enough for me and Captain Joe to take home. And yep, just a short dive in the Murk and surge. All the days you go out, you want it to be the best, or you want to be able to shoot a lot of fish, but taking this home for dinner and for lunch that I shared at work, definitely can't go wrong. I'll leave you guys with some pics of Captain Joe's monster Moonu and the dinners that I had with the Ponanu and the Woo. Till next time, like, subscribe, join us on our next venture. Ciao.